What if everything you heard about intelligent people loving solitude is actually wrong? What if being alone is not a sign of intelligence, but something deeper? Something most people are afraid to admit. Because the truth is, some of the smartest people don't choose isolation, they end up there. And the reason why might change how you see yourself forever. We have all heard it before. Highly intelligent people prefer being alone. They enjoy solitude more than socializing. They don't need people. It sounds powerful, almost superior. But here is the uncomfortable truth nobody talks about. This idea is often misunderstood and sometimes completely false. And in this video, we are going to break down the real reason intelligent people spend more time alone and expose the lie hidden behind it. Let's start with what people believe. The internet loves this idea that intelligent people avoid small talk, get bored easily, prefer deep thinking over socializing, and choose solitude because they are different. And yes, some of that is true. Smart individuals often crave depth. They enjoy meaningful conversations, creative thinking, and introspection. But here is where things get twisted. People assume they are alone because they want to be. That is not always the case. In reality, many intelligent people don't isolate themselves out of preference. They do it because they struggle to find connection. Think about it. If your mind constantly seeks deeper meaning, complex ideas, or bigger questions, casual conversations can feel empty. Not because you are better, but because you are wired differently. So over time, you stop trying to explain yourself. You avoid conversation that drain you. You feel misunderstood more often than not. And slowly, you start spending more time alone. Not as a choice, but as a response. Here is the lie nobody talks about. Intelligent people prefer being alone. But the truth, many intelligent people don't prefer loneliness. They just don't tolerate fake connections. There is a big difference. Choosing solitude because it brings peace is not the same as being alone because you can't find your people. And this is where people get it wrong. They glorify loneliness as if it is a proof of intelligence. But in reality, it can sometimes be a sign of emotional exhaustion, lack of meaningful connection, or even fear of being misunderstood again. Believing this lie can actually harm you because once you start thinking, I am alone because I am intelligent, you stop trying to connect. You stop improving your communication. You stop seeking relationships. You start accepting isolation as your identity. And that is dangerous because humans, no matter how intelligent, are wired for connection. Even the deepest thinkers still need to be understood. Let's talk about what is actually true. Yes, intelligent people may enjoy solitude more than others. need time alone to think and recharge, prefer quality over quantity in relationships. But that doesn't mean they want to be alone forever. It means they are selective. They don't chase attention. They don't force connections. They wait for something real. And when they find it, they value it deeply. A different perspective. Instead of saying intelligent people prefer being alone, a better way to say it is intelligent people prefer meaningful connections over meaningless ones. That is the real truth. Because solitude is not the goal. Peace is. And sometimes peace just happens to be found in silence. If you remember one thing from this video, let it be this. Being alone does not make you intelligent, but understanding why you are alone does. Don't hide behind the idea that isolation is a sign of superiority. Ask yourself, am I alone because I choose growth or because I have given up on connection? Because true intelligence is not just about thinking deeply, it is about living fully, and that includes meaningful human connection. If this made you see things differently, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear the truth. Because sometimes the smartest thing you can do is stop believing comfortable lies.